Today's check-in is pretty much more of the same from yesterday, and still thinking about show reels, still thinking about some of the other speaky things that I could or should really be doing. And this isn't a judgment thing. I try and avoid the word should usually, but actually here is quite apt, I think, because these videos have all been about the things that I are tracking my progress, the things that I'm doing to move me closer towards my goals of really establishing myself as a speaker. And many times I've identified things that I could be doing, and I said, right, I'm going to do these things. So they're the standards that I've got. I've said I'm going to do these things, and I said I'm going to pull out all the stops and do all the things that I can do, yet I'm not. So the standard is that I will be doing all the things, and I'm not. So then, therefore, they are shoulds, and I'm quite happy to sit with that. There are many things that I should be doing that I'm currently not. The difference between when a should is useful and when it's perhaps a bit more destructive is when you start beating yourself up about it, because actually you're doing okay, you're doing a load of other things, and there's many reasons why you're not doing the things that you tell yourself you should be doing, and then I could do these things as well, they're options. But for me right now, I feel like that actually it's not because I don't have the time, it's not because I don't have the resources to do these things that I should be doing. It's simply because I don't have the absolute clarity on exactly what steps I should be taking in order to achieve them. And that feels quite liberating to identify that, to recognize that, because it tells me that if I can get that clarity, and actually it's asking those questions. In fact, this is the thing that I feel so motivated about from the last couple of days, having asked that question about show reels. It's not even about the show reels, it's the fact that I was able to ask a question. This is something that's on my mind. It's like, here's something else I could be doing, but I'm not. Show reels, like, where do you start? So I just asked a question. Probably wasn't the best articulated question, but it was just a starting point, and I got some really good insights, really good opinions, because they were just opinions, and some good ideas from very experienced speakers. And that's started to give me more clarity as to what I actually do need to do next with this. So this is where I feel like I am at the moment, and what this weekend has been about in terms of the progress that I've made. It's about getting clarity, about asking questions, about figuring out the things, or what is it that's stopping me? What is it? What is it that's stopping me? I remember doing this with LinkedIn a while ago. Like, why am I not posting on LinkedIn more? Why am I not getting more leads from LinkedIn? Why am I not connecting with more people? Because I didn't really know what to do. And then I got the information, I asked the questions, I figured it out, and now I'm doing a lot more work on LinkedIn, and it's getting there. Still not where I want it to be, but it's getting there. So the same thing, I think, is with the speaking questions that I have, and those three notably were the call to speakers, watch outs, the kind of tracking on the internet and LinkedIn and wherever else for when people put in call for speakers posts. There was the show reels, and then there was also the speaker one sheets, that one page that says, this is who I am, this is what I do. So those two pieces of collateral, if you will, the show reel and the one sheet, I don't really have either of those. And I feel like I've made some steps forwards this weekend, mentally at least, to actually figuring out how I can change that, how I can get this show reel put together, how I can get this one sheet put together as well. And also, more importantly than that, how I can actually get some answers to many more of the questions that I don't even know I have yet, which just means that I know there's things that I don't know, and I've just got to start with some kind of question that's related to it, and know that actually I'm in a couple of good groups at the moment for speakers that are quite supportive, and people are quite willing to give you the benefit of their experience and their wisdom and their perspectives, and they will ask questions to clarify if they don't understand what it is that you mean. So yeah, I feel like I've got some progress with this, and there's probably a bit of momentum being built with it as well. So that's all good. This week coming, I have one talk to give, which is on Wednesday. Bit of prep work to do for that, but I've got the outline, the framework, that's all been done. Looking forward to that. That's for Gen Healthy Minds up in Leicester. It's a 75-minute workshop and for a group of graduates. So that's all good, and engineering graduates as well. So be able to talk about engineering. Anyway, that's my check-in for the day. That's my week coming up and where I am at the moment. And I will, of course, be back with another update tomorrow. But for now, thanks for watching and listening. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.